Alright, up next we got the stage 5, the qualifying stage of the 2020 British Grand Prix, the Alfa Romeo edition here. So, first goal, we've got drafting or slipstreaming for 2 kilometers, 2,000 meters, or 2,187.23 yards if you're counting all that, and set the fastest lap. Right, no off track, no damage, so we got 1 lap to do it essentially. So as I've done with the Mercedes AMG, get that tailgating or slipstreaming done before the beginning of the lap. That is going to count towards the fastest lap time. I think that's a better strategy, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about. So here we go. The tailgating or slipstreaming is all done. And I'll swing out wide to add to my speed as I cross that start line for the lap. And we'll have to keep our eyes on the tail end of my car. That's where whoever crosses the finish line first, basically the fastest lap time will show. So alright, so first checkpoint is right around Luffield. So I think that was around 28-second mark or something like that. Alright, and yeah, kind of in my way, isn't he? Lance getting in my way. I couldn't quite take it flat out. Hopefully that does not come back to haunt me, as that does slow me down where I needed to keep adding to my speed, considering that one of the weaknesses of Alfa Romeo is the acceleration. Anytime I get disruption in my path of acceleration, it's going to kind of hurt me, I think. Alright, so I missed the time, whoever crossed the finish line first, but apparently I must have set the fastest lap time perfectly, even minute 23. Look at that, down to 1,000,000th of a second. Alright, so we'll pick up a few driver XP points for that effort, and pick up another 10,950 for a lap around Silverstone Grand Prix, of course. So yeah, look at that. Hamilton, I guess, was the one that finished lap first, but with some half a second slower than my lap time, even with my little traffic jam behind Lance Stroll around the cops corner. Alright, so that'll do it for goal 1 of the qualifying. Let's continue on. We know what the drill is here. So second one, we have to finish under minute 22.9, so I have to shave off a little bit of time there. And while we're at it, wait, it's minute 23.9. Okay, I should read those numbers a little more carefully. Alright, and then we have to also manage the degrading grip. Right, I was gonna say, they wouldn't just have us do a simple lap under minute 23.9, which is actually a pretty decent amount of time that they're allowing us to finish a lap under. But now we have to be careful to I don't know how much difference it makes with that degrading grip. I know it does, but I think it plays bigger role in your psychology. You just kind of you don't want to be overly cautious, but you end up being kind of on a little bit more on the cautious side. Okay, as I was entering left field, I needed to be a little bit more cautious as I felt that tail slipping just a little bit, but yeah, and the cops corner, I am, just letting up on the gas just a little bit, and yeah, Beckett's as well need to be, I suppose. I mean, but then again, by now we're under 50%. We're counting 42 and down, so still, yeah, I had a little bit more track to go on, but I think I'm okay. Minute 26, 20, minute. Apparently I cannot read my numbers right now. Alright, but safely, more or less, finishing under time limit that we were given, about a whole second under. Alright, so we'll pick up a few more driver XP for that effort, and once again, 10,950 motorsport dollars for a completed lap around Silverstone. All right, so that is 2 goals down. So let's continue on to goal 3. All right, goal 3. In Mercedes and McLaren, I was able to get through all these stages without having any tunings. But for Alfa Romeo, setting the fastest lap here is requiring me to add a bit more tuning, as I am lacking a bit, and I am putting all the tunings in the power unit, no, not power unit, the gearbox upgrade or tuning, gearbox mapping. So 4 steps. Why? Because those 4 steps are all cheaper than the first of the power unit. So we'll run with those 4 tunings and see if that's gonna be enough. It was enough in my test run. So now, can I pull it off now that we're recording? Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so once again, we have to put up with that decreasing grip, fading grip. And at the beginning, the pre-lap I do push pretty hard because faster I finish that pre-lap, more grip I am starting the actual timed lap with. So yeah, I think I started around 74%. Alright, so, and we'll look carefully at the time to see my target, essentially, whoever crosses the finish line first. Most likely, I'm anticipating it's going to be Lewis Hamilton. Alright, so about 41 seconds as I head into Cops Corner, I'm going flat out. I know I can do it, even with the below 50% grip left on the wheels. I kind of feel like I kind of got a sense of where things are. I know I put some tunings on this car, so the speed is a little higher than what I would have had at the same spot on the circuit, but the higher speed for Formula 1, that means higher downforce for more grip. Alright, so there we go. finishing first, the fastest lap, minute 22.238. And we'll pick up another 355 driver XP for that effort. And another 10,950 motorsport dollars for a lap around Silverstone Grand Prix. And alright, so yes, it was Lewis Hamilton's time that I had to beat, but not much gap there, but still coming out ahead. And it did end up costing me those 4 tunings on gearbox mapping. So hopefully I won't have to spend any more, but we'll see. Now the final goal of the qualifying stage, if you notice, there was a skip for free. Apparently some players had an issue with that goal. I didn't, but well, I'm gonna try to go on this one and see if I can get it done. So you gotta start the timed lap under minute 25, so you gotta finish this sort of that pre-lap within that time. And of course minute 25 is plenty of time, and you don't have to worry about fading grip or anything like that, so that's, you know, pretty straightforward. And then after that we have to actually set the fastest lap. So and we're chasing down Valtteri Bottas, number 77. So I must be, I'm thinking I must be in 3rd place, behind Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri. Right, so with some 18 seconds still left on the clock, a little bit of contact, and oh, it's not Hamilton, it is Verstappen. Alright, Red Bull, should have known. Alright, so now the minute 25 timer has expired, but that doesn't really matter. The important thing here is setting the fastest lap now. Alright, chasing down Max. Keeping it nice and tidy around Luffield. And try to take it flat out through Cops. Alright. Look at that speed. And we know there's gonna be the top speed goal where we gotta hit like 313 and change 6 times. So we definitely can hit that speed without too much struggle, as we just noted. And yeah, on my own, I still cannot hit that speed down hangers straight, it seems like. The start was a little hindered, of course, but Patel and Albon, and yep, still setting the fastest lap. That's good. Alright, under minute 22. That's what we like to see. Good to know. Alright, so that one, payout is a little bit higher because we drove for a little bit longer duration for driver XP, but the reward is still worth about the same as 1 lap Silverstone payout, which is 10,950. Alright, so not bad. That was a pretty good showing. Pretty good lap. Got some drafting in there too, which helped. But this stage did cost me some 354,900 motorsport dollars to get those 4 tunings in the gearbox mapping. Alright, so I mean, coming in, we all knew Alfa Romeo was gonna need some extra help. So far, I mean, until this stage, I felt like it fared, you know, relatively well. But this we needed to get some tunings earlier than the other teams that I've gone through this yet, so we'll see how this goes in the next stage if I'm gonna need any more. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys in stage 6.